Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Hence back with another video. So today's video is the one that we've been awaiting. It is the Team of the Year video, but it is also the giveaway video that I've been talking about since I started the channel. So basically, to enter the giveaway for the $50 worth of HUT points, it's going to be ending on this Wednesday, so it's going to be open from today until Wednesday. And the way that you're going to have to enter is you're going to have to comment on this video. That's how I'm going to pick the winner. And then I will have a checklist when I do the random generator that will be that you have to be subbed to the YouTube channel, and you also have to be following me on Twitch. Both of the links are down in the description. Well, you don't need the YouTube link because you're obviously watching this video, but the Twitch link is down in the description. So if you want to stop by and follow the Twitch, that would be amazing. And yeah, it's just going back to support you guys because you guys have been, giving me a platform to talk about all the knowledge that I have about the market, and you guys have just been, the best community I could have ever asked for. The amount of support that I've gotten over the past, 2 months of me starting this channel has been exceptional. I just can't believe it. So thank you guys so much. And yeah, we had a very successful stream today. I streamed for 7 hours straight today, the longest stream that I have ever done and probably will ever do. Yeah, and the support today was absolutely unbelievable. So yeah, let's hop over to NHL and just talk about some of the cards. So first things first, I'm going to show you guys all a rundown of all the cards and do my initial rankings. Now, I will put a disclaimer out there. I have very limited testing of these cards, and I've only tried 3 of them. However, I will try 4 of them by the end of the event. I'll get into that a little bit later. So to start off with, we'll start from the top left here and go down to the bottom, look at each card, and then I'll do a ranking of them. The first card here is Roman Josi with synergies activated. He looks like this. Obviously a very, very, very good card. I mean, all of these cards are very, very good. There's no two ways about it. They're just great cards, and I don't think that there's any way in which you make one of these cards and you're not happy with them. And if you do the choice set, like I will say in the future, and you get the 2 worst ones, it's okay, because even if you get the 2 worst ones, the second least bad one is still a very, 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 very good card. So right here we have Roman Josi. Now, Roman Josi is a great card, phenomenal looking card. 92 speed, 91 speed, 92 acceleration with synergies active. Also 94 balance, which is unbelievable. 99 strength, which is a very slept on stat. You get the +5 from having workhorse on. Very good card. 99 defensive awareness, 90 stick checking. Just all around an amazing card. I mean, the one thing that we're going to say is his deking is a little bit low, so you might feel that as you're moving your stick left to right. But overall, his puck control and everything else is high enough that should make up for that. Obviously, these Team of the Year cards have unbelievable abilities. It gets expensive to max out all the abilities on all of these cards, and I think eventually, if I can, I might make Josi, but he's my 5th one on my priority list. But yeah, stick him up. Elite Edges, Seeing Eye and 1T are all great abilities. Unstoppable Force could be a very good one, along with Heat Seeker. It all depends on what you want to use on your team, but this is a phenomenal card. There's no two ways about it. If you want to use this card, he'll be great for you, but that is the first card. The second one is Nathan MacKinnon. Now, when we heard about Nathan MacKinnon getting a Team of the Year card, we were like, this card's going to be good. But then he got these superstar abilities, and then we realized how unbelievable this card really is. He has 6 of probably the top 10 abilities of the game, and 5 of those being probably the top 5 abilities in the game, in my opinion. In Elite Edges, Wheels, Close Quarters, Truculence, and Unstoppable Force. Now, honestly, out of all these silver abilities, I would probably have Unstoppable Force as my favorite gold one on MacKinnon personally, which is why this card is unbelievable. 96 agility, 92 balance, 96 strength, amazing shot, amazing deking, amazing hands, amazing defense, amazing everywhere. You can play him center, you can play him wing. He's lightning fast. This card is already endgame, and he's only 92 overall. He's only going to go up from here. This card is unbelievable, and I'm actually blown away by this card. This card is the biggest shock to me, and I think that he has a case, to be even the best card from this release. But I'll get into my rankings after going through them all. Next, we got Cale Makar. Now, obviously, this card is going to be unbelievable. The one thing I will say about Cale Makar that makes him not my absolute favorite one is that he didn't get truculence, but silver shutdown is still unbelievable. It'll give him that, increase in strength and body checking that he needs that his stats don't indicate. And if you've tried his X Factor, I haven't personally tried it, but I've heard nothing but unbelievable things about his X Factor. This card is going to feel amazing in game. He is going to be a great card. He's my favorite player in the NHL, so I will be eventually making him. I have not made him yet, but yeah, he's the next one that I'm going to make, and he looks freaking unreal. Next up, we have Austin Matthews. Now, as a Habs fan, I kind of regretfully made this card, but I did have his X Factor, so I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to make him, and I did, and he's been an unbelievable card for me. Wow, what a card. I mean, look at his shot. His skating is unbelievable with synergies activated. 93 acceleration, 92 speed on a 6'3", 208-pound forward with these abilities. The best center in the game, better than Jay Beagle, 100%. If you can make this card, absolutely make this card. This card is unbelievable. He's going to be unbelievable for years to come in the real NHL, and I'm certain that this won't be his last Team of the Year card that he's ever going to get. Next up, we have the GOAT of the current NHL, undoubtedly, is Connor McDavid. Now, he already has 99 speed or 99 acceleration, depending what synergy you want to put onto him. His abilities are unbelievable. Gold Elite Edges, obviously, we all know how good it is. He feels so responsive on the puck, 99 agility. Even without Thief, he's got 98 agility, so if you don't want to activate Thief, he still has 98 agility, which is very, very, very good. The good thing I like about this Connor McDavid card is that you don't need to activate all his superstar abilities for him to feel like the best card in the game. He's going to feel like the best card in the game no matter what, and he's just an unbelievable card. I've used him for one game. He probably is the best card out of this release. Not probably, he's definitely the best card out of this release, but there is a case to be made for some of the other cards. And then lastly, we got Shesterkin. Now, this card, for a goalie card, on the stats and the abilities and the synergies, looks absolutely unbelievable. This card is amazing. I actually did guess all of his abilities right, including the gold butterfly effect as his gold ability. I guessed them all right in my video the other day, and I'm pretty proud about that. But you know what? This card's unbelievable. Activate all these abilities on him, and I'm sure he's going to stand out from other goalies. But at the end of the day, I've been using the 82 overall Justin Pogge card, and he's been unreal for me. And he costs like 1/400th of the price of this card. So yeah, I would avoid making this card personally, but if you did end up pulling him untradeable, he's the best goalie in the game right now, undoubtedly, and he will be, for the rest of the year, pretty much right up until the end of the year when the big goalies become the meta goalies. So Shesterkin, just from the way I was talking about him, obviously he's my number 6 selection as my number 6 make, so if you're going to make all 6 of them, he would be the last one that I would make. Behind him is Roman Josi. Now, Roman Josi, like I said, is an unbelievable card. Just comparatively to some of the other cards, he's not quite up there as good. Now, the next 4 are so incredibly close that, you could basically put them in any order you want to, and that would be the order of the cards. But I think at number 4, I'm going to put Austin Matthews. Now, this might be an unpopular opinion. Some people might say Cale Makar or Nathan McKinnon at number 4, but I'm going to put Austin Matthews just because this card is unbelievable. First things first, this is the best center in the game right now. He will be the best center in the game for the entire year. Get this card. He's a must-make. But he's not, and that's saying a lot because he's still number 4 on my list, where you could have 3 cards that are even better than him. So Matthews is unbelievable. I'd rank him at number 4. At number 3, I'm going to put Cale Makar just because he's a little bit smaller. He's not going to be endgame he will be endgame at the very end of the game. He's endgame right now even. But he won't be like a top pairing guy at the very end of the year just because he's a little bit shorter. But he's still an unbelievable card for right now, and he will be for the next, 6 months. The rest of the year, basically. At number 2, this is a tough one. I'm going to put Nathan McKinnon just because, you can't have McDavid at number 2. But this card, his abilities plus his zone ability just makes this card unbelievable. And I think, honestly, at the very end of the year, this card might end up being the best one just because of his abilities. But right now, I have him at number 2, and he's also a must-make card. And then number 1, obviously, is going to be Connor McDavid. He's an unbelievable card. I mean, no two ways about it. Make this card. This is the first one that you should make. And everybody should have this card by the end of the year. It's going to be annoying to play against them, but everybody should have them. So this is going to be a longer video. I apologize in advance, guys, but there is a lot to talk about and to break down on this video. The second part of this video that we're going to talk about, or moving into the next part, is going to be the sets. Now, a lot of people are wondering how much they would cost, and there is a few interesting things about this event. So the first thing that I want to talk about is there is this random choice set for week 1 untradeable. And honestly, I'm going to say this right now. I think that if you're planning on already making more than one and you don't have any of the X factors, that's the main thing that I want to talk about right now. If you don't have any of the X factors, or you have an X factor that's not powered all the way up, or it's like at the minimum level and you want to power it up, you're thinking about powering it up, I think I would do the random choice set first, because the chances that you're going to get Yossi and Shesterkin are very, 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 very low. And even if you do and you're stuck with Yossi, he's still going to be a very good card. This set is 100k cheaper than all the other sets. So I do think if you don't have any of the X factors, this is a good gamble one to take. I think this is a go, and I would approve this. I mean, I've never seen somebody open one of these before, and I don't know the pack odds, but I would assume all the cards, have the same odds. So I would say if you can make 2 for sure, and you don't have any of the X factors, I would do this one first. If you don't get McDavid, then I would make McDavid. But whatever the second one you get from this choice pack, you're saving yourself 100,000 coins. And I think no matter which one of the other forwards that you get, or Makar, you're definitely in a win. Next thing that we're going to talk about is the cost for each of the cards. So they're all the same price this year. McDavid, McKinnon, Matthews, the defense and the goalie are all the same price this year at 40 collectibles per. Now, on PS5 right now, collectibles are going for about 22,000 coins. Right before the event drop, they're going for about 20,000 coins, which would make these 800,000 coins. But for 22,000 coins, these are going for 880,000 coins each. Now, I do think that's still worth it, but it is like 1.7 times as expensive as they were last year. But I think it's a perfect price to have them at, because that way it's at a price where they're still achievable to get 1 or 2 for most people if you don't spend money. But they're just out of that price range where, people are going to be stressing out about getting them, and like they're not too expensive, and they're also not too cheap to the point where there's going to be too many of them in the game and everybody's going to have all of them. And I think that's a massive win for everybody in the game. I think that EA did a phenomenal job with the pricing of this event, and I think it's an absolute W. Now, in terms of the X factors, you need 22 collectibles plus the X factors, and at 22,000 coins per set here, that's going to cost you 484,000 coins plus the maxed out X factor, which is why I will say if you go to the auction house and buy an X factor, it's actually more expensive than just making the card outright for 40 collectibles. So don't do that. Only do this if you already had the X factor maxed out before this event dropped, and then you can finish maxing it out and then pay the 22 collectibles there for the card. So are these sets worth it? Absolutely, 100%. I think they are worth it. I think that these cards, I know these cards are going to be on your team for the rest of the year. The card art is beautiful. The abilities are amazing. Absolutely make these cards. Send your whole team if you have to. That's what I did. I sent my whole bottom 2 lines and 3 of my defensemen here. I sent them into the set, and I'm probably going to send even more into the set just so I can get Makar, because Makar is my favorite player in the NHL, and he's amazing. The initial reviews of the 3 that I've used so far, they're all phenomenal. They all feel amazing in game. If you've tried any of these cards are like a version of their other cards, but like on steroids with all the abilities that they have. These cards are amazing. I'm just going to put it out there. These cards are absolutely unbelievable. My plans going forward for my team: send the rest of everything that I can into sets. Try to get Makar on defense, and then once I get Makar, then I think that I'm going to be done with building these, and then I'm just going to basically work my way back up, build up my coins again like I did before Team of the Year drop, work my way back up to 1 million coins, fill in the slots with MSPs here and there, be a little bit less frugal with my coins, build some more team builders. Those are my plans going forward, essentially. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about in this video is that I did do a pack opening today on stream. My stream was very good to me today, and my YouTube video this morning popped off, so I felt like I could afford to do a pack opening. So I did do a pack opening, and I will be releasing the video for that tomorrow morning. So hopefully I'll get that out tomorrow morning. Worst case, I'll get it out tomorrow afternoon, but that is going to be my video for tomorrow. Like I said, the giveaway's today, so if you guys want to enter in the giveaway, follow the Twitch, drop a subscribe on the YouTube, and then comment down below to be entered into the giveaway. Comment whatever you want. It doesn't have to be anything in specific, but just comment something and you'll be entered into the giveaway. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a great day today. Big Team of the Year day today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.